While I really enjoyed my trip to Lake Mead last week, it brought up a number of issues that I've been dealing with since I bought Bailey. It was built by somebody for somebody else, and so it really suited their needs, not mine. Now that I've lived with it for a little while, I see quite clearly the kind of stuff that I need to make it more my home. So welcome to Bailey 2.0. Now the first issue was staying warm. As I mentioned in my previous video, I had my diesel heater, I had my electric blanket, but the door was not very insulated, and so a lot of cold air got in. So one of the first things that I have done to fix that is I bought these drapes. They're going to hang up in front, and it'll help at least create yet another barrier between the cold and me. I had my electric blanket, but as it turns out, on day 3, it nearly caught on fire. It had been bunched up by my feet, and apparently that's a no-no. I also had my diesel heater, which was working quite well. However, it quickly drained my battery, and by day 5, my battery went dead. When the voltage got too low, my battery went into protection mode, which means nothing could see it. No DC charger, no inverter, nothing is going to get it up and running until the battery wakes up. So what I did was I got this voltmeter to see how the battery is doing and a charger to jump the battery, and we're going to see what we can do to get the battery up and running. As soon as the system can see the battery, everything's going to come back to life. So wish me luck. Now when the battery goes out, so does the stove, so does the water, and so I needed to get solutions for that as well. I got this water kettle that runs on 12-volt battery, and I got this heated lunchbox so I can get a hot drink and a hot meal. So I don't just have to rely on sandwiches for the rest of my trip. These will be able to run off of my external battery. Now my biggest issue since I got Bailey has been storage. It simply was built for someone who is going on a road trip and not going to art shows. So one of the things that I did originally was I had a queen bed all the way in the back, and before I took Bailey on the road, I had that converted to a twin bed and some storage space. It was good, but not enough. So I've decided to sacrifice my dining table. I did love my dining table space, but what I found was every night I had to move everything from the bed to the dining table, then every morning from the dining table back to the bed. This just was not going to work for me in the long run. So what I decided to do was convert the dining table to a full-time bed. My twin mattress fits beautifully, and it really looks nice, and had I been designing Bailey from the beginning, this is probably the way I was going to go. So what this means is all of the space that was going to be a queen-size bed is now going to be storage. I went off and I bought these storage cubicles that I'm going to be putting together and filling up the entire back. By having storage all the time in the back there, all across the wall, I'm going to be able to have all of my clothes, all of my art supplies, all of my tools in one place. And I'm also going to be able to get a little extra counter space right next to the kitchen. And so now that's going to present another issue. Where am I going to go dining? Because I'm losing that table, I do still need some sort of table to work on with my laptop, as well as a place to eat. So what I did was, I purchased this laptop table that most people use by their sofas at home. I'm going to put it through this little space here, and then when I'm on the bed, I'll be able to use it as a laptop to be able to watch movies, or I can wheel it into the aisle in order to enjoy my dinner. So that's it for now. I'm going to spend the next couple of days getting all of that in place and working on getting the battery started, because without my battery, I can't go forth boldly into the great unknown.